Hey, Dennis! D! Oh.
Guys, hey. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, real good. Looking to get into Bitcoin lately. Hey, when do you think the next dip is? You haven't bought yet? No, we're gonna wait until it dips to 5K, and then we're all in. Oh,
Driver, we're done here.
that intro just gets better when you realize that the main guy in it is... I should probably have loaded the website before. The trying to explain it meme, which is very often used for blockchain technology or Bitcoin. Anyway, I like that. Wait, hold on. I literally just finished filming today's episode and I rendered it. And then... What? 10 minutes ago, the coin market cap, total market cap was at 331 billion. It then lost $40 billion. I kid you not, in 5 minutes. It went down to 291. As of filming right now, 295 and a half, 4.5 billion has come back. Where the heck did that 40 bill go? You know what the worst part is? Do you know what the worst part of all this? My markets recap is useless. I'm going to cut that from today's episode. I don't know what's going on. Operation Dragon Slayer, whatever it is. No, who knows? Who the hell knows? Join me on Slack. We're discussing it right now. A few gainers, big losers. I mean, check this out. Look in the last hour, okay? The last hour. This is the one in this aisle. This is the last hour. Look how many losers there are. Everything. BitDeal is up. Everything is down. No Limit Coin is up. Everything else is down. I don't know what's going on. I know Coinbase and GDAX have gone down in response to it. It's kind of a good thing for those who are holding and not wanting to sell anyway, and it's a really bad thing for those who are trying to get off the train right now before it goes any lower. So, pros and cons. Ah, man. Never a dull day, huh? Another awesome quote, one day famous. 0 to 1,000, 1,789 days. 10,000 to 11,000 in 11 hours. Puts it into perspective that things are rapidly growing. But that figure is used for a lot of stuff. It can be used for YouTube channels because it's difficult to grow a base, but it's much easier to grow when you've established one. Green screen's not perfect. There we go. Nearly ruined the illusion. Wouldn't want that. I want that. Wrong way. I'll cut that out. This guy's reminded me of the okay Bitcoin guy. I'm going to make a playlist of all videos. I highly suggest you check out old intros. You don't have to watch the whole video. Just watch the intro. Something to consider as the price of Bitcoin is going up is that the dollar valuation is going down. What? How? How did this happen? I wouldn't suggest trying to time the market with the US dollar. I wouldn't suggest trying to buy the dip either. It seems to be going on for a while. Although this is not financial advice, if you want to buy the dip on the dollar, then that's fine, go for it. It could go to the moon one day. Just can't rule out anything. And the front page of our Bitcoin is celebrating that it's over 10,000 and it's already 11. This kind of parabolic growth, well, it was. Damn it. Ruined this whole script. The hell am I going to talk about now? Occupational hazard. I'm sure you'll understand. Anyway, this kind of growth, potentially unsustainable. Potentially, we are going to see a correction, a dip at some point. Let me explain why, and let me explain why I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. So let me get this down because I'm gonna talk for a little bit, and you want to see some nice scenery. I know a lot of you guys like to see trees now. For a lot of you crypto holders who have quit your job, this might be the only time you see them. There you go. My voice is a good substitute for fresh air. Price rises quickly. A lot of people who bought down here are in the up and are free to sell for a profit up here. No problem whatsoever. Maybe I should because it's getting quite high and I could, buy that new Tesla Roadster. It's looking pretty sweet. It's not out till 2020, but still. And I think there's literally a photoshopped Lamborghini limo. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So they could sell up here for a profit. And then when it starts to slow down, they might be looking, hey, now's a good time. And if it dips slightly, then we're like, whoa, sell right now. And then that can just snowball. But what happens when it's snowballing down is people are buying. There's always someone you're selling to, almost always, at least with Bitcoin. With the people that are buying up there, they're much more incentivized to not sell down here. That wouldn't make any sense. They're going to sell up there. And that's a very basic summation of weak hands moving to strong hands. And then we can go up again after that. This is not financial advice. Clearly just my rambling opinion. Trying to time the market's going to be very tough. Potentially you can do it. Potentially you know exactly when to sell. Exactly when the top is. Like the last time I timed the top pretty well straight after the news broke that the fork was over, that it wasn't going to go ahead. Then the price came down, but that was news related. We don't have any news. Bitcoin's not really waiting for anything right now. I know there's a lot of people that want it to be a scaling solution, want it to be a better payment method, but realistically, there's no roadmap lineup that we're waiting for. And if it passes, we're going to start dipping. No, Bitcoin is what it is. And it's popular and it's growing. I think every time that those dips occur where people take profits, I think the dip percentage-wise is going to get less and less and less because there's just so many people willing to buy the dip. Anyway, could be wrong. Could be headed for a 30% correction. But a reminder though, like this guy says, 10% drop is not a crash if Bitcoin's been up 76% this month. Remember that the next time you're looking at CoinMarketCap and see that in the red and think, whoa, time to sell? 10%? This is volatile. Ethereum at 500? It's not. As of recording this video, it was earlier today. This was more appropriate earlier. Damn it. The whole joke's ruined now. I'm not having a good day. I'm joking. Is this trading porn? The hell did I just watch? No, I meant this. All right, check this out. This is the Ethereum sell wall at 500. Here's the buy orders on the left. Straight through to 500. Rather than the wall being eaten through, it looked like the wall was removed, probably because the wall was getting eaten through. Should Ethereum be higher than 500? Let's say it's 500. Should it be higher? I guess that's your opinion. I know there's a lot of people that think it's deserving of more. To those that say the tech is better in Ethereum than Bitcoin, there's a lot of people that also say Ethereum's not meant to be a cryptocurrency, which I'm sure they're kind of peeved about. Peeved? Can you say peeved? I imagine when a popular decentralized app is released that's being used, then some real FOMO can start to kick in again for Ethereum. Until then, steady growth probably. What the heck is Cardano? Why is it number 12? Why did I not hear about it? A lot of people didn't. It's correcting big time right now, but I'm not going to go into it. There's plenty of people that will and will do a fantastic job. Recommend you check out someone who does detailed coin reviews. That is not me, unfortunately. Very basically, it's a smart contract platform, fully proof of stake, and has a wallet that can run apps. Very solid team behind it. A lot of FOMO that just kicked in. Again, a good example of those corrections where people up here are fine. If they got down here and we're sitting up here, they're like, oh, should I be taking profits? Because not everything that goes up comes down. It just depends on how far it goes down. Then it starts to slow down. You see it was slowing down for a bit and then it started to fall. It might as well quickly take profits, and it kind of exaggerates. But there's lots of people buying it here, and they will be much stronger than the previous ones. Bitcoin Cash holding at 1600. The Koreans buying it. Ties with the marijuana industry, apparently. Can't really substantiate that, but rumors I've heard. Litecoin was at $100. It feels like everything's just come down a little bit because I was about to film this episode. IOTA smashing through $1. Smashing. Nearly $1.50 at one point. Literally take your pick of the top 10 the last few days. You had an 8 or a 9 out of 10 chance of getting considerable gains. Maybe an 8 out of 10 at some point. It's just nice, right? It's just nice. If this can keep up, calm down. Calm down, CoinMarketCap. Spicy. 328 billion market cap. Bitcoin dominance still very high at 55%. It don't need no fork rumors to stay high now, apparently. Honestly, the fork stuff did wonders for Bitcoin. Until you kind of think about if that market cap wasn't there and it was there. Although it doesn't necessarily work like that. Besides, market of choice is a good thing. The good old altcoin daily thread. Lots and lots of discussion. Lots of coins. Lots of the same ones that keep getting mentioned. Rec, Modem, what else? Link, RDN, Waltum, Substratum. This guy's talking about Links. It's literally a $1 million market cap coin. Very risky. People talking about it. And then you've got people telling. In 4 months, I went from having 5 Ether to now owning 1.3 from basically making bad trades. And this is kind of concerning. It's a little bit hard for me to talk about this because some, if not most of the trades I've ever made did well. And especially the ICOs that I went for did very well. And I don't know, that's probably, I think that's the rarity. And for the majority of people, doing these things will end up you being worse off. The saying is that 90% of those that day trade lose money. And that the 10% that do it, only 1% can do it consistently. So holding is your safest bet. And it's a way for most of you to make money, which I hope you are. I think you deserve to be by sheer merit of watching this video. I know I'm biased but I think that you are an early adopter. You're trying to learn some more, be involved in things. So like I get a few emails saying, you know, which coin should I buy? What's undervalued? And I'm just, the answer is always the same. Bitcoin long term. Short term, who knows? Anything. I don't know. I literally. Anyway, moving on. Hope you're getting gains. Apparently, this is Blockfolio customer support. A lot of people have been having issues lately, being slow, not loading prices correctly. I wonder why. I wonder what's causing that. Guys, are you not listening to Matthew McConaughey's advice? So NASDAQ plans to launch Bitcoin futures first half of 2018. I purposely haven't talked about futures because basically I need to know more about it. Everything that I'm reading is opinions are divided if it's a really good thing or it's a really bad thing. Some of the points are it's bad because Bitcoin's trying to get away from Wall Street. And here we are saying, oh, Wall Street, come on in. They're saying it opens up manipulation. And then on the other side, you have, well, this is one step closer to legalized currency. It's one step further away from a legal ban, which does sound really good. You also have people speculating that it opens up institutional money to enter, even though with futures, apparently they don't need to buy the coin per se. It is speculated that it's going to raise awareness and open up more opportunities for institutional money to get into Bitcoin. The hopeful part of me is thinking that this is a good thing. I hope it is. I'm going to be looking at it. I guess we'll find out if it is or not. Yeah, we've grown very quickly in a very short amount of time. I'm going to create a playlist. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully it's over there. I don't know. And then basically everything for the past 2 months has had what I tried to make a funny intro. So go ahead and binge. And I'm sorry if you don't find some of them funny. Main priority is trying to make some social commentary first, make you laugh second, but hopefully you do get a laugh out of something. Cool outro effect, boom.